Okay, Gemini single. So, this is going to be your reading for January 17th through the 31st. So, as I was meditating a little bit on the cards and just kind of going through my intuition here, I feel that a lot of you guys, Geminis, you guys are coming out of a time of self-reflection, especially in matters of love. I feel that my single Geminis, you guys are really thinking about your past. You're thinking about what has worked, what hasn't. And I also feel that you guys are kind of coming to terms with your self-worth. I feel that a lot of you guys have been working on your self-esteem, your sense of security, your sense of power. Like you're really coming into your power at the end of the month. And I feel that you're starting to realize that you do not need constant validation from others in order to feel completely happy with yourself. Okay. I also feel some of my Geminis, it was interesting because, like as I shuffled, I really felt heavy, in matters of love. Like I felt like this drop in my belly, like a little bit of a shadow, like it just kind of, I don't want to say like a depressive kind of energy, but I did feel kind of like, and I think you guys have come a long way in matters of love. I feel a lot of my Geminis out there, you've had on and off relationships with people who are not good for you. I feel a lot of you guys have had situations where you're dealing with a partner who's giving more than you're giving, or you're giving more than they're giving. And I see that this has caused just a little bit of resentment. But I also feel that you guys are just kind of coming to a place where you're learning yourself. You're understanding your worth. You're understanding what you bring to the table. And you're also being fair to other people. And you're also starting to realize, like, you don't want to play the games anymore. Like, yeah, games are fun to Geminis, like the mental game, but you're starting to realize that you want more of a challenge, like you want someone to challenge you for the better. Like you don't want the ego games anymore. For a lot of my Geminis, I'm really feeling this as the collective, that the end of the month, you guys really want to solidify something of value. This year, I do feel that you guys are starting to kind of come into that place where you no longer want to play the games anymore. Like you don't want to do this back and forth thing with people anymore. And especially for my singles, like I see you guys really understanding what you bring to the table and wanting someone to match that, okay? Geminis, my singles, I feel like you're dealing with someone in the past, a Scorpio, or you guys have had an off and on relationship. I also feel that there is a Taurus off and on relationship, okay? You need to come to terms with that, because I feel like they're taking from you, they're taking your energy, they're draining you. They're not really adding value to your life right now. So I think you need to kind of come to terms with what you want to do with that relationship, because I just don't, like, I see you guys growing, right? My Geminis, I see you guys really growing. You're growing into yourselves. You're growing into your own self-esteem, into your standards of what you really deserve. And I feel people are constantly trying to pull you into their drama. You need to kick that to the curb, because I really feel intuitively that you guys want the real thing. But when you have people who are draining you, you're not making room for the real thing, if that makes sense, okay? So these two cards popped out for you guys at the end of the month. Like they're very adamant about coming out of the deck. The Sun card, beautiful, and Temperance, okay? So this lets me know, right? This lets me know you guys are feeling pretty damn good by the end of the month, okay? Singles, you guys are feeling great about love. You're feeling optimistic. You might be dealing with the Leo. I do see a lot of fire sign energy here. You feel great. Like you're in balance. Like you're balancing out your mind, body, and soul. Like there's a sense of completion, of knowing what you want out of your life, okay? Especially in realms of love. I feel like you're ready for it. You're like, okay, like you're just like, Spirit, I'm ready, right? That's what these cards are all about. And I do see that for you. I do see that for you. I see that you are coming into the world, you're presenting yourself in a way where you're going to attract a potential partner, okay? However, so I do see that for some of my Geminis, the Ace of Wands in reverse, some of you guys you want to start something new, right? You're desiring this new fresh start, but there's a block, okay? There is a huge creative block. There's a huge, I feel like there's a block within your sense of passion, right? Your sense of fire, okay? So although some of my Geminis, this is for some, not all, okay? Some of my Geminis are ready to go. You know what you want out of a partner. You know at the end of the month, you're really focused on yourself and what you're bringing to the table, and you're good, right? You're set. My other Geminis, you want to start something new with someone, but you're still holding on to old baggage, okay? So you have to release that in order to bring this wand in the upright position, okay? You cannot carry this on expecting to be, attract lovers if you're not letting the old go. Now, I also feel that maybe you're feeling the lack of luster. Like maybe you're feeling like some of my Geminis are feeling depleted, like your energy's depleted, like you don't want to deal with the dating scene, and that's okay. You don't have to. Okay, but just be true to yourself. If you're gonna not date right now, really be true to yourself and dig within and find what it is that you need to do to feel complete, okay? Because self-esteem is gonna be your theme, Gemini, okay? I also feel the outcome card at the end of the month, okay? So the Queen of Wands in reverse jumped out and the Hierophant jumped out in reverse. So again, fire energy, all right? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this woman is in the reverse. So either you know her, you're dealing with her, or she's someone that you're going to meet at the end of the month. You might have a fling that is non-conventional, meaning you might just hook up, you might just have, a casual sex. This could be a masculine energy too. This could be like a male Aries, Leo or Sag, and it's just he's a little more on the feminine side, or it doesn't really matter. Fire energy, Taurus energy. Funny how I said that intuitively. You might be just hooking up with this person, okay? The sex might be really good, and you're kind of, you want something casual from this person, and it's very non-conventional. So gender roles are very fluid. Like you guys kind of like, she picks up the tab, you pick up the tab. There isn't really that strict, gender role here at play. But I also feel that this is someone in and out of your life. This is someone who has been in and out of your life, but there is no conformity. There is no there is no specific structure to your relationship. So to me, this feels very hookup-y, okay? So be careful because she's in the reverse. So she's either codependent on you, or she's extremely emotionally volatile. She can be manipulative. She can be very vindictive, okay? So be aware of that energy at the end of the month and really weigh out the pros and the cons. Is the sex worth dealing with someone like that? I mean, that's up to you. Okay. So the Three of Swords in reverse also jumped out for you guys, my Gemini singles. So you guys are healing. Maybe you're healing from this Taurus or this fire sign, okay? An earth sign. Maybe you're healing, you're coming out of it. So that's where that back and forth is coming from. Maybe you're just kind of coming out of a time of maybe you had a relationship with someone who is driving you nuts, and there's a lot of heartbreak, empty promises, and you're healing from that, okay? But again, I think the end of the month, like I said, I really feel as I shuffled, the main theme was self-esteem. You guys are really working on your self-worth. So don't let this person, this Queen of Wands, take from you. Okay, Gemini, stay focused on what it is that you want. All right. Thank you so much.